Right, it's Friday, March 22nd. Just want to highlight a secondary trade I just made on NVDA. I bought the stock here at 929.93. I scaled out some at 935. I scaled out some more at 936.80. It's still continuing higher. You can see here it's up to 939, almost 940. And this was the entry point here. So I just wanted to point out, I point out all the time the way I look at the 15-minute chart, how I'm looking on directional days for one push, a pause, a second push type of thing. In this particular stock, if you would have bought that inside bar breakout on bar 3, that was a good trade above the pre-market highs, as always. But sometimes you miss those trades, or you're looking elsewhere, doing other things, and you can look for then secondary trades. So I kind of wanted to highlight this one here, where it just made a first push up on the day, orderly pause. I bought the green, secondary push higher, and now we're continuing higher. So this is kind of a little trade you can make in here. If you would have bought this one, you obviously would have expected a pause and another push up and done really well. The big thing, though, when you look for these secondary trades is to look at the context. And to me, once we were breaking out, holding the midpoint of the prior day, breaking up above that high, which is kind of a high level here, and holding, then we're likely heading to that next target up there. And that next target is, the all-time highs near 975. The confirmation you have that is that you have an inside weekly bar that's kind of with 1 day to go in the week, breaking up to the upside with what looks to be a hammer bar close, which should then follow through into next week, if it doesn't get there today, towards that target. And that's kind of the context, until the weekly bar fails. So the inside week that broke to the upside here, very end of the week, is kind of an interesting play that NVIDIA wants to kind of work towards its all-time high. So anyway, if it does or it doesn't, who knows? But in terms of the probabilities, for a second push up on the day, that was pretty strong. And that's what you look for if you kind of browse around with certain stocks that open and you don't catch the opening move and you want to try a secondary trade on the day. So just thought I'd highlight that type of, setup.